given that there's 2 road courses after. And
Yeah.
you guys can probably make a push. Both of you could probably make a push to the Final Four with this. You know, how much have you thought about it?
We just ran into each other out there. I mean, honestly, I wish I wasn't matched up against him here, right? Because this is a good track for him. Obviously, it's a good track for us too, super speedways. But like you said, you know, I think that his strengths and his tracks line up with my strengths and my tracks too. So you know, either way, one of us will make a lot of noise, I think, in the bracket. So hopefully we get through, you know, tomorrow night, and you know, with Chicago and Sonoma after that, I feel like we have good opportunities to keep advancing. So it'll be fun.
How harsh do you think the day to night transition will be here, especially if the sun stays out like it does all day tomorrow going into the state tournament?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, here in particular, you do have some visibility kind of as you come off of turn 3, and so that can be an issue. I mean, a lot of it depends on your windshield, like how dirty it is and how much stuff you already have on it. But you know, as the track cools off and the sun actually goes down, you know, the cars will get better handling and a little bit easier to drive and probably more racy. I would imagine it's going to be pretty slick early on with as hot as it is this weekend, but I'm looking forward to that too, just because this track has evolved a little bit over the last few years, and so it'll be interesting to see in these temperatures if it kind of takes that next step where you're out of the throttle a lot more and having to worry about handling.
You have hot races at Daytona that is drafting,
yeah,
and sometimes at Talladega, although not as much with the way they moved to April and October. Is there a different conditioning regimen for this? Does Atlanta fit into those, right? I mean, I know it's a night race, so it's gonna be hot and muggy. Is it harder to drive than other, more physically demanding than other super speedway races because of the tight radiuses in the corners?
I think just more than anything is the lap's a little busier than it is at Talladega or Daytona. So I think energy-wise, you're probably exerting a little bit more energy here than you would in those places. And because the track's smaller, everything happens a little bit quicker. But, you know, as far as training goes, we know what time of year it is, right? Like, this is the hot time of year for us. You know, Chicago's going to be no different. You know, even Sonoma this time of year is going to be hot. So you prepare for it all year long, and it's, it's here, which normally works well for me for whatever reason. It seems to be a good stretch of the season with a lot of great tracks.
Big opportunity this